Hello. We're pianists. At the main event of the International Fryderyk Chopin Piano Competition starting in October. Once again Miyu Shindo is drawing major attention. Back in 2021 at the Chopin competition, Miyu Shindo advanced to round 3, and her impressive performances are still fresh in our memory. In 2025, she will take on the Warsaw stage again. In this video I share what I found about who Miyu Shindo is, her childhood dreams, and her deep feelings for the piano. By getting to know her true side, her performances at the main event from October will resonate even more, and you will feel an even warmer connection that makes cheering for her feel natural. Please stay with us to the end. On this channel, we share news about famous international piano competitions and support Japanese pianists. If that sounds interesting, please consider subscribing. Miyu Shindo was born in 2002, and she is from Obu City in Aichi Prefecture. She is currently 22, and when she was little, she also dreamed of becoming a doctor. In one interview she said, "Since I was little I always wanted to do work that helps people, so I dreamed of becoming a doctor who could heal patients by playing the piano." From a young age, she already had a kind heart that wanted to heal people through music. She began piano at 4, inspired by her best friend who had just started. From 5 through the 3rd year of junior high, she studied with Hideo Sugiura. Her teacher never scolded her harshly, and let her play the piano with freedom. That environment may have become the foundation of her free expressive power. By the way, Hideo Sugiura is also the former teacher of Masaya Kame. They are the same generation, so they may well have appeared at the same studio recitals. At graduation from junior high, Miyu Shindo stood at a major crossroads in life. Should she pursue the path of a pianist, or aim to become a doctor, the dream she had held since childhood? In the end, she decided to enter a music high school in Russia, and chose the path of a pianist. Interestingly, she says she does not particularly love practicing, yet she has never once wanted to quit. After junior high, Miyu Shindo went to study in Moscow. At first she had considered studying in the United States, but in the summer of her 3rd year of junior high at the master course of the Kirishima International Music Festival, she took lessons with Dang Tai-sun, a winner of the Chopin competition, and he recommended Valery Piasecki in Russia, which led her to decide to study piano in Russia. From 2018 to 2020, she attended the Central Music School at the Moscow Conservatory. And since April 2022, she has been studying piano at the Hanover University of Music, Drama and Media in Germany. Her daily practice time averages about 6 hours. Her honest remark, "I do not particularly love practicing," makes her feel relatable. She has experience on other instruments as well, trumpet in elementary school, and flute in junior high. That breadth of musical experience may be adding richness to her playing. Beyond classical music, she loves listening to chanson, especially the songs of Fubuki Koshiji and Akihiro Miwa. Even amid a brilliant resume, Miyu Shindo has experienced setbacks. In one interview, she looked back on her 2019 studies in Moscow, and said that the period when she could not quite achieve results at international competitions was tough. There were times when she wondered, maybe piano is not for me. Amid that struggle, she decided to enter the 2021 Chopin competition, just a few days before the application deadline. After winning 3rd prize at the Beijing International Chopin Piano Competition for young pianists, she regained a bit of confidence. Yet she still hesitated. The person who gave her a push was her mother. Her mother told her, "I love your Chopin," and those words supported her as she decided to apply. At the previous edition, she was extremely nervous in the preliminary auditions in round 1, and she felt as if the left half of her body kept trembling. But from round 2 onwards she could perform more relaxed. And about round 3 she later said, "I could play with a feeling unlike any stage one had experienced before." She also said, "I was able to imagine how the sound was being heard in the hall as I played, which lets us feel a moment of growth." In fact, pianists often grow dramatically on competition stages. Miyu Shindo approaches Chopin with sincerity and honesty. Even after the 2021 Chopin competition, she kept playing various Chopin works that she had not performed there. You can sense that she truly loves Chopin's music from the heart. Her thinking about music has gone through an interesting change. When she studied in Russia, she strongly wanted to express her own music. For example, she would replace Chopin's sadness with her own sadness in her mind. But now, she has shifted to wanting to express the character inherent in Chopin's works, rather than her own personality. The turning point was a master class with Dina Yoff in the spring of 2020. She learned not to grasp music only through emotion, but to read the score deeply, to accept things like changes of harmony and ways of listening. She realized she had not been doing the simple act of truly reading the score, and she could study in a completely different way. From there her awareness changed radically, and she began to think anew about facing the score more, and facing the sound itself. Because Miyu Shindo received a special recommendation at the 6th selection competition of the Chopin International Piano Competition in Asia, she was exempted from the document and video pre-selection, and she was able to start from the preliminary round held in Warsaw from April 2025. She delivered impressive performances, and just like the previous edition, she secured advancement to the main competition. Behind the glamorous stage, she has sometimes tasted setbacks. Yet she keeps moving forward, and her figure resonates with many who love music. Let us cheer for Miyu Shindo together. That's all for now. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. If you'd like to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. We wish you a rich and fulfilling piano life.